What time will we get to Denver?
We're due to arrive at 8:20, sir.
Thank you very much.
He may be able to make it. Okay, bro, let's go. My hopes are high up now. Welcome back for another movie reaction, and today we'll be watching The Shining, directed by the one and only Stanley Kubrick. This was the winner of the spooky season, Halloween, whatever you want to call it, poll I had on Patreon for the scariest movies, and this one won, the runaway winner. What I do know about this movie, Jack Nicholson, obviously, that Here's Johnny, Red Rum. I know Red Rum is put all over the walls. And like other Stanley Kubrick movies like Full Metal Jacket and 2001: A Space Odyssey, there's probably going to be things happening in this movie that I've seen emulated in other shows and movies or parodies or satires. And then I'm going to go, oh, it came from this? But as far as what I know, not too much. They're staying in a mansion. Well, the Stanley Kubrick, usually there's a psychological element added to his movies, especially A Clockwork Orange. I haven't seen any of his movies until I started this channel. You're a fan of Stanley Kubrick movies, Barry Lyndon, Full Metal Jacket, 2001, A Clockwork Orange, head on over to my past reactions and go check them out, man. I'm a huge fan of this guy. Thanks to your guys' recommendations, now one of the most prolific directors of all time, who I didn't even know existed, has changed the way I watch movies and what I expect from movies. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. Really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go. Did I pick the right movie? Okay, this is the right one. Okay. The Shining is a book by Stephen King. So we got a Stephen King book turned into a movie by Stanley Kubrick.
I've got an appointment with Mr. Ullman. My name's Jack Torrance.
First door on the left.
Thank you.
Okay, so it's not a mansion, it's a hotel. So we're gonna have other people involved in this story.
It'll be lots of fun.
There's hardly anybody to play with around here.
What about Tony?
I don't want to call them Mrs. Torrance.
We're all gonna have a real good time.
So the son is reluctant to go. We don't know how the mother truly feels yet.
Skiing up here would be fantastic.
Problem is the enormous cost to keep the road to Sidewinder open. It's a 25-mile stretch of road, 20 feet of snow.
All I'm hearing is if something happens, there ain't gonna be we get help up here.
The only thing that can get a bit trying up here, there is a tremendous sense of isolation.
Just happens to be exactly what I'm looking for.
And they probably get a new guy every year because no one wants to do it.
5 months of peace is just what I want.
5 months?
Very good, Jack.
What the hell?
For some people,
His family's coming?
my predecessor, Hardiman, he must have suffered a mental breakdown. He killed his family with an axe, stacked them neatly in one of the rooms of the West Wing.
Would that keep you from taking the job?
He's gonna phone Wendy up in a few minutes.
Hello?
Hi, babe.
So is the kid evil? Is that what the movie is? The little boy's possessed by a spirit then, that can tell the future.
If you were to open your mouth now, could I see Tony?
No, because he hides.
Where does he go?
My stomach.
Does Tony ever tell you to do things?
Stanley Kubrick, what are you doing? What is this? Oh no, this is Stephen King. Oh man, this is Stephen King.
What was the matter with him?
These episodes with kids are never explained. They're brought on by emotional factors, and they rarely occur again.
I would have figured it was just a coping mechanism for making such a big move. Until it predicted the phone call was gonna happen.
He dislocated his shoulder.
How did he manage to do that?
My husband had been drinking, and he came home about 3 hours late.
Oh, that doesn't sound like an accident.
My husband grabbed his arm, to pull him away from him. It's the sort of thing you do 100 times with a child, in the park or in the streets.
It doesn't matter if you do it 100 times. This time, he got an injury.
He said, I'm never going to touch another drop. And if I do, you can leave me. And he didn't. He hasn't had any alcohol in 5 months.
I'm glad that he recognized his fault in that moment and changed, and so that means he's gonna drink. Oh my God, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, so that's showing his character. Hell no, that's saying when this motherfucker drinks, he's willing to hurt his own kid. Oh my God, come on. Oh,
What was the donut party?
They were a party of settlers. They got snowbound one winter. They had to resort to cannibalism in order to stay alive.
He's already acting different. Well, you can't gauge how someone acts all the time from how they're acting during an interview.
God, I've never seen anything like this before. Are all these Indian designs authentic?
I believe they're based mainly on Navajo and Apache motifs.
Come on.
None of the other bedrooms are heated during the winter.
Here are your quarters. Living room, bedroom, bathroom, and a small bedroom for yourself.
Oh, damn, that's like a mini house. If he wouldn't have told that story, I wouldn't see that as a bad job for someone if they really, didn't mind being out here.
This is our famous hedge maze. The walls are 13 feet high. It's a lot of fun, but I wouldn't want to go in there unless I had an hour to spare to find my way out.
Someone's getting lost in that maze. Probably the kid.
We always remove all the booze from the premises when we shut down.
We don't drink.
And you're in luck. Say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Torrance. This is Dick Halloran, or...
Oh, man, that's the guy from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
This whole place is such an enormous maze.
Don't let it get you down, miss. It's big, but it still ain't nothing but a kitchen. And a lot of this stuff you'll never have to touch.
It's huge.
What's your favorite food?
French fries and ketchup.
I think we can manage that too, Doc.
How'd you know we call him Doc?
Well, I guess I probably heard you call him that.
It could be a weird coincidence. Not gonna think too much of that.
We got 60 boxes of dry.
Oh, see, something's up with this guy.
How'd you like some ice cream, Doc?
Oh, no. I was vouching for you, man. I was trying to say you weren't involved in none of this nonsense.
Yes, and some of the staff left yesterday, but last day's always very hectic. By 5 o'clock tonight, you'll never know anybody was ever here.
Just like a ghost ship, huh?
Oh, then maybe there is something going on. Maybe he really did get cabin fever.
My grandmother and I could hold conversations without ever opening our mouths. She called it shining.
So the Shining is telepathy?
Who's Tony?
The little boy that loves my mouth. He shows me things. But when I wake up, I can't remember everything.
Tony showed him the bloody hallway and the twin girls?
Some places are like people. Some shine and some don't. The Overlook Hotel here has something about it that's like shining.
That's not normal. It's not a person. Oh, man.
Maybe things that happen, not things that anyone can notice. Things that people who shine can see.
So the kid is the hero in this, it's sounding like.
What about room 237?
Room 237?
What is in room 237?
Ain't nothing in room 237.
That's probably where the accident happened, where the guy chopped up his family and stacked them up. So who's the bad guy? Well, probably Jack Nicholson, because his face looks like a freaking maniac on the cover of this. Or maybe it's the hotel. From what the guy was saying, it has a personality, apparently. The little things, like switching up the audio when he's rolling over a carpet. Pulls you more into the scene.
Good morning, hon. I made them just the way you like them, sunny side up. It's really pretty outside. How about taking me for a walk after you finish your breakfast?
Nice to have a supportive wife, and she's cooking breakfast and bringing it up room service style to your room, bacon and eggs.
When I came up here for my interview, it was as though I'd been here before. We all have moments of deja vu, but this was ridiculous.
So the hotel is putting visions of the rooms and stuff in the well, at least the dad and the son's mind is what it sounds like.
Right here.
Oh, look at the way the camera's swinging. Someone's getting chased in this. Oh! My phone vibrated in my pocket right when that went off. Oh, hell no. Nope, we're not doing that. This shot behind the kid riding around. Why don't more movies do that? What's up with the girls? Have they even said anything yet?
Hi, hon. How's it going?
Stanley, chill out on that cymbal crashing, man.
I'll come back later on with a couple of sandwiches. Maybe you'll let me read something then.
You're distracting me. It will then take me time to get back to where I was.
I'm gonna make a new rule. You hear me typing, or whether you don't hear me typing, what the f you hear me doing in here, when I'm in here, that means that I am working.
This is not that pressing where you would need to talk to your wife like that. Nah, Jack Nicholson's the bad guy. Yeah, I'm convinced Jack Nicholson's actually crazy. He plays crazy guys too good in movies. Of course, the phone lines are out.
Hi, this is Wendy Torrance at the Overlook Hotel. Are the lines down by...
Yes, quite a few of them are down due to the storm.
Any chance of them being repaired soon?
Probably not.
Most winters, they stay that way until spring. Over?
Right, like, how?
Come and play with us, Daddy.
Oh my God!
And Eva.
Those are the two daughters from the story!
Tony, I'm scared. Remember what Mr. Halloran said. It isn't real.
Holy crap. He should get movie roles for the rest of his life for acting like that as a child. Who is he?
Can I go to my room and get my fire engine?
Daddy's asleep.
I won't make any noise,
Can't you wait till later?
but I promise I'll tiptoe.
Maybe he's drinking again on the low. That's why the dad's acting like that. I didn't even think of that.
Come here for a minute.
Does the wife know about that story? About the killings? I mean, I wouldn't tell my wife, so he probably didn't either.
Dad, do you feel bad?
No. So tired.
Then why don't you go to sleep?
Something's off about you, Pops.
I wish we could stay here forever.
Dad?
What?
You would never hurt Mom or me, would you?
This is an eerie scene. The music, the acting, what they're talking about.
I love you, Danny. More than anything else. Never do anything to hurt you. You know that, don't you? Huh?
Yes, Dad.
Let's hope you keep that promise, Pops. Oh, shit. She wasn't supposed to go in there. Oh, no, the dad went in there. Oh, it's not the dad either. Maybe he saw something while he was sleeping, just like the son. He probably has a shining too.
I dreamed that I killed you and Danny. Cut you up into little pieces. Oh, my God.
You're not supposed to be able to have dreams like that.
Danny. Danny, what happened to your neck? Danny, what happened to your neck?
Now we'd have to leave. Well, we have to go.
You did this to him. You son of a bitch! You did this to him, didn't you? How could you?
Oh, I didn't think he did it, but I mean, why wouldn't she believe he did? There's no one else there. With each day and scene, he's getting more and more and more crazy. It's not like, oh my God, he's crazy now. It's like, damn, whatever scene he pops in after this, he's gonna be even more crazier.
A little slow tonight, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Mr. Torrance. What'll it be?
Oh, but it's not real. It's shining.
Here's to 5 miserable months on the wagon and all the irreparable harm that it's caused me.
That'd be such a dream situation for so many people, but it's just the fact that you're a violent alcoholic.
How are things going, Mr. Torrance?
Just a little problem with the sperm bank upstairs.
Women can't live with them, can't live without them.
Yeah, it's definitely the place doing it to him because it did it to the other guy that was in there.
I did hurt him once, okay? 3 goddamn years ago. Thrown all my papers all over the floor. All I tried to do was pull them up.
Maybe this place, like, is choosing that moment to, like, pry on, you know?
There's a crazy woman in one of the rooms. She tried to strangle Danny.
Good evening, I'm Glenn Rinker, Newswatch 10, possible. Airports are shut
Oh, he's gonna see something and go up there. Oh, he's in Florida. Never mind. I thought he was, like, close by or something. What is he seeing? Oh, he notices someone. Oh! That was some of the best displaying of fear, though, I've ever seen in a movie. I don't know why I was expecting an old lady. Well, clearly none of this is making YouTube. Yeah, that would make me a little crazy too if that just happened to me. Okay, so he is calling. He's like, nah, something's up.
I didn't see one goddamn thing.
You went into the room Danny said?
Yes, I did.
And you didn't see anything at all?
Nothing.
Yo, this building is an asshole.
What about those bruises on his neck?
He did it to himself.
How can a kid do that to himself?
Not possible.
Oh, like punching himself over and over again? I guess.
Jack. Whatever the explanation is.
This poor kid. Okay, there it is, red rum.
I think we have to get Danny out of here.
Typical of you to create a problem like I finally have a chance to accomplish something.
Even if the thing was messing with him though, why would he be this aggressive? That's the part I'm not getting.
As a family, if they're all by themselves with a young kid, and with this storm and everything, I'd sure appreciate it if you'd give them a call on your radio.
He's definitely the hero in this, or the good guy.
Good evening, Mr. Torrance.
Good evening.
Why isn't it showing the wife anything?
No charge to you, Mr. Torrance.
Orders from the house.
Drink up, Mr. Torrance.
I'm the kind of man likes to know who's buying their drinks.
He said before all this stuff started happening, it's like I knew what was around every corner before I turned it, or something like that. So it's definitely not the alcohol.
What do they call you around here, Jeezy?
Grady, sir.
Mr. Grady, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
But you want to hit him?
You were the caretaker here.
You are the caretaker. You've always been the caretaker.
He shot that sternness right back at him.
Did you know, Mr. Torrance, that your son is attempting to bring an outside party into this situation? Did you know that?
His son sent a message to the guy?
Who?
And
Oh, come on.
Cook.
It's a racist building too?
He is a very willful boy.
Indeed he is, Mr. Torrance. A very willful boy.
Man, fight this. You don't have to give in to this. Stop.
Red Rob! Red Rob!
Danny?
Red Rob! Red Rob!
Oh, is that what was coming through the elevator? Red rum? I thought it was blood.
Wake up!
Danny's gone away.
Gone away? What? He's gonna say the wrong thing. That guy's gonna relay it to the cook, and he's gonna be like, oh, nope, something's wrong. Or he could just unplug it.
We tried to contact them several times, but they didn't answer.
I'll call you back later.
Oh, this dude. He hopped on the next plane.
What time will we get to Denver?
We're due to arrive at 8:20, sir.
Thank you very much.
He may be able to make it. Okay, bro, let's go. Oh, my hopes are high up now. There's no way this is ending with him not getting there in time. There's no way. What could he possibly be writing?
I'm gonna need a snowcat to get up there.
What's the big deal about getting up there today?
Very serious problem with the people who are taking care of the place.
How long is it gonna take you to get up here?
5 hours.
Still some time left on the clock. Damn.
Huh? I'm just gonna go and talk to Daddy for a few minutes.
I care what she's saying. All I hear is meet me.
Okay?
Yes, Mrs. Torrance.
I'll be back in just about 5 minutes. I'm gonna lock the door behind me.
That's a sign, Roadrunner. You gotta go as fast as you can. You gotta run. Get away as fast as you can. Oh, he left her a note? That's the whole book?
How do you like it?
What's with the score?
I think we should discuss Danny. I think we should discuss what should be done.
I think Jack's gonna fight through it though. When it comes to it, at the last second, he's gonna kick out of it. He has to.
Does it matter to you at all that the owners have placed their complete confidence and trust in, and that I have signed a letter of agreement, contract?
AKA the building itself. That's who he's talking about.
Wendy? Stay away! Darling, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains. I'm gonna bash them right the
Oh, see? As soon as he says that, I mean, how's she supposed to be able to stop him?
Ah, God damn!
Hey, Wendy. Lock his ass up. So how does he get free? I know this isn't how the movie ends.
Hey.
Okay, Wendy, let's go.
Wendy, you hurt my head real bad. I'm dizzy. I need a doctor.
No way in hell she unlocks this thing. No way in hell.
You're not going anywhere. Go check out the snowcat in the radio. Go check it out!
Oh yeah, that angle just made that moment more sinister than it already was. How does this end? Don't worry, there's a snowcat coming to you. Just keep his ass locked up in that pantry.
Wendy?
Nah, that's one of your...
Grady, Mr. Torrance.
I'm about to say, it's one of your fucking visions.
I and others have come to believe your heart is not in this.
Just give me one more chance to prove it, Mr. Grady.
I think this is gonna end with him gonna snap out of it before he kills his son. Let him out? What the hell? He didn't stand a chance.
Red rum, red rum. Red rum.
Red rum is wine, right? I mean, I don't think wine is considered rum. Oh, that's the door. I think that's in the vision.
Red rum! Red rum!
I wrote down right before this, who is Tony in all this? He's the man. That's who he is.
Wendy, I'm home.
Okay, run into the woods, into the fort. Run, 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 run. Oh, this must be the Here's Johnny.
Here's Johnny.
Okay, now everyone's cards on the table, and this dude's pulling up to the mansion. Even if he just saves the kid, I want the mom to be saved too, but this guy's too far gone. I take it back. He's not going to change his mind at the last second. He is committed.
Anybody here?
Please tell me you brought a gun with you.
Hello? Hello?
No! What the fuck?
Danny boy?
Oh, now she's starting to see stuff. There's no way they don't get out of there though, right? I mean, he brought him up a working snowcat. Oh, the maze. We haven't seen the maze he's utilized in this movie yet. Of course. And I said someone was going to be chased. I think it was going to be the dad chasing the son though. With an axe. Your little footprints, man. He's going to be able to track you. Why do I still have hope? There's no way this ends with him killing this kid in this maze. Oh, she's gonna find the cook.
Great party, isn't it?
And now it's like, while the dad's taking care of the kid, I'm gonna take care of her. What is he doing? It's for her? Little genius. When he walked past, is come out and then follow the footsteps y'all took in to get out the maze, you know? Yeah, okay. All right, y'all, you're right there. You got the kid. There's a snow cat. Let's go. No way. Let's go. Let's go. Damn, you almost never see the victims just get away like that, leaving the killer just screaming. Oh, and he just freezes to death? Is that Jack Nicholson? He's part of the staff now. He's a part of the building. He's gonna be in people's visions now from here on out. It like absorbed him. Why did he say he had visions? Like he knew what was around each corner before it happened. I thought it was because the building was putting visions in his head. Well, just like the other Kubrick movies, I'm gonna have to look up, like after, you know, this is up on YouTube and all that, and I'm able to discuss with you guys. Now, then I'm gonna have to go and see what the true meaning behind all of that was. What does that mean? The whole damn credits ran while I'm trying to think of what that meant. That, ladies and gentlemen, was The Shining. The kid was the ace in the hole, the wild card. Without him, they would have succumbed to this. All because he had the shine. So what does The Shining reference? The ability to be able to shine? I thought the kid was possessed. Turns out I was wrong. He was their saving grace. Excellent acting from that kid. Trying to think, were there any other movies Stanley Kubrick did where there were children involved? Not that I've seen. And it's adapted, of course, from a Stephen King book, which almost always include children. Man, he was just the standout of the movie, acting wise. The bicycle scene, which the shooting of that in itself was just as standout as his performance, but he was given a lot of the key scenes and he was able to carry and anchor them, and a lot of it was facial expressions for the last third, maybe half to the end of the movie. And the movie itself was split into 3 parts, just like Kubrick movies, like Full Metal Jacket. They were stationed, they go to war. Barry Lyndon, obviously that's a continuously moving movie. 2001 Space Odyssey started with the rise of mankind, to space, to this guy going into another dimension. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen it. It's keeping in the vein with that. A lot of his movies seem to have social commentary with it. I don't know what this was trying to say. If I was talking a lot during the reaction, I apologize. This is a movie that has your brain going. Of course, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but I'm also trying to see why these moments were included. He's laying out what's happening to us, and it's hard not to just address it. It's a different type of aggressor. It's like a Stephen King book. That I'm sitting here thinking, man, this is like a horror novel. This is definitely written like a book. If you were to read this, and the way it would be pictured in your head would be nuts. But a lot of it is owed to the directing style, and I think that's what made this great. As great as the story was, the way this was shot, I don't even need to read the book. I mean, a lot of you probably gonna be like, Mike, you should read the book, or you know, but nah, man, this was, the images are seared. Performance was top notch. And you know, with a movie that focuses on 4 people actually, the cook was also kind of included, but the 3 that were constantly in the movie, they all killed it. When you get A+ performances from the people who are not only the focus of the movie, but the only ones that are really in the movie, it just means everyone's pulling their weight. The writing, the directing, the acting, it's not gonna fail. This was the runaway winner on the Patreon poll though, and I see why. This is a classic horror movie. It feels like Exorcist. It's so focused on the cinematography. Obviously there's a kid that is dealing with another identity inside of them, and the fact that we got a happy ending, let's focus on that part of it, because that's the ending. That's not even the true ending now that we think about it. What did that mean when it focused on Jack Nicholson's face? I talked about it a little bit as the movie was ending, but he was there in 1921, so he's just been around forever. I thought maybe it meant the building absorbed him and now he's part of the catering, but that was a real ball that happened there. And the pool of blood coming out the elevator, That's the thing that like sent her outside. That's when she was like, nope, nope, nope. What was up with Tony, man? What was his deal? That was just something that the kid had. That had even nothing to do with The Shining. There was like 3 different things going on at once. The home's possessed. Kid has the shine along with the cook. This guy is like from the 1920s or something. And then you throw Tony in the mix. Oh, man. As far as a movie where the lead turns into a crazy axe murderer, he only killed 1 person, so it's not that bad. Of course, it had to be the black guy because the house is racist. He was like, oh no, we're taking care of the black guy first. I know your family. I know your family is the focus, but we're from the 20s, man. It's not too unbelievable. Never seen that concept for a movie before. That's what it is. It feels like a concept film, and with the maze at the end and the kid outsmarting him and then getting away, man, that's a feel-good ending. R.I.P. to Howard, though. If he didn't get that vehicle up there, they would have surely died. If he didn't kill him, the cold would have, because they couldn't stay in that house. Even the house was against them. Everyone that voted for this on Patreon, thank you. Like, you know how I go for these movies that can stand on their own, that the focus is on the directing style more than anything else, and it has an entertaining story. Well written. Adapting something from a Stephen King book to be directed by Stanley Kubrick. My patrons know me, man. They know what I like. If anything stood out to you in this movie, or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're family, and you know it. That's it for me. Until next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.